Dog check. Oh, no one did it.
Well, how do you just say dog check back, right?
Oh, is that or do you woof?
Dog check.
I don't know.
Woof, woof.
There you go. Here we go, Brody.
Woof, woof.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I know that one. I never got the dog check thing.
Yeah, you're not a
It
dog.
went out with
You're
Odell.
DAWD.
Boy.
No. So what I want to get into, Baker's Mayfields.
Oh God.
Can we not?
This is for, as of
So big.
recording this March 21st. As of you listening to this, sometime probably at the end of April, we'll have a more conclusive destination for Baker's Mayfields.
But right now, you want to get him off your chest.
Right now, we got to get it off the chest.
Get him off your chest.
Get him. He's just all over my chest, and I got to get it off. I called it. This is something. I said this beginning of the last season. I'm like, he's not staying around. Yeah. He's not gonna be here. And you guys are like, no, he's good. He's our man. He's our number one cheerleader. He's the best. He's plowing through it, all the pain. He can handle it. Just wait till next year. He'll get the surgery. He'll come out slanging them balls because he's got a cannon on his shoulder. All the excuses.
So this is more of a chest hair about DJ First Base and I, rather than
I'm gonna shift over to this side. Of the table.
yeah, come on over. Come on over. The water's fine.
I just want to ruffle you guys' feathers.
Mission accomplished. Well, let me have that.
You Baker backer?
Baker backer? A Baker bro?
Baker brah?
Baker brah?
Big time.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? We're gonna do something that we don't have to do here. We're gonna let the DJ just open mic it. Just rip. No, you're on the spot.
That was
now.
your chance.
All right. Well, listen. Listen here. No. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not Mr. Football Analytics.
Here we go. Trying to be political.
I'm not Mr. Analytics.
Not.
I'm a people's guy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a people's guy. So the moment that man just shotgunned that beer in the middle of the stand, just saber-toothed that bad boy, I was like, this is my guy. Okay, and then he showed up the next day. See, my boss always told me, he said, you can do whatever you want the night before. Okay, I don't care if it's Friday night. I don't care if it's Sunday night. You can be laid out till 5 minutes before work, as long as you show up on time and you do your job. I think after he saber-toothed that beer, he showed up and did his job, and I was like, heart goes out to you, Bake. You're a leader. You're a young man beyond your years. And obviously, everyone's going to look at me and be like, that has nothing to do with football. Just put Case Keenum in a month before. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you sit on your couch and look at your stats all week. Listen, there's things that went wrong. Things happen. But, I personally don't think we give people a long enough chance here in Cleveland. I'm sick of the fair weather fans. Okay, yeah, there were some flaws here, but that's team sports, man. Things go wrong. Anyway, that's my take. I'm a Bake fan. I appreciate the man. My heart goes out to you, brother. Be well wherever you're at, because I know you listen to the Velocity Cast podcast with your boy, DJ First Base. Should be DJ Touchdown right now, but,
That's all right. We'll come around to that.
I like that take.
It was a good take.
That's a great
That
take.
Shotgun was back in 2019, though.
That dominated your take because of the heart.
There's so much heart.
Everybody out there.
My take is just out of spite.
Yeah. Everybody out there who's just criticizing him, they just don't like losing. And nobody likes losing, especially Baker, who has lost for 4 seasons with us because he's been tossed around from coach to coach and front office to front office. I understand where he's coming from. I think this is the worst way it could have ended. I feel bad about that.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm just getting my chest hair off of. Like, I'm not mad at him. People think he's being a baby and being a whiner. Maybe he did. Maybe there's some immature things he did. But at the end of the day, he's got to look out for him and his family, and clearly he didn't see it here anymore, so he was out. But maybe the way he handled it wasn't great. But there's always going to be a skew, and the organization's always going to look out for itself. And this is me being a lifelong Browns fan, that I'm just like, this is tough. It shouldn't have been this way. It shouldn't have gotten to this point. So I don't know. What else do you want to talk about?
Absolutely. No, we cannot deny his ability to raise morale of the team, to bring a city together nonetheless. Like
one that needed it.
One that truly needed it. He came off the bench, that Jets game, and just turned the whole city around. Like that's what everyone was talking.
He opened the fridges.
Yeah. That first year was incredible. Second year, not so much. Third year, okay, here's Baker. Baker's back.
Baker's back.
Fourth year, where's Baker?
Well, the second season was the Freddie Kitchens debacle.
Yeah. So now do you blame the front office or the coaching staff? Like, who are you blaming in this situation?
Yeah, I would, because Freddie Kitchens didn't go to another head coaching job.
But it was also Freddie Kitchens, before that with him,
But even then, he stepped in that first season. I mean, people do forget his first play he ever made, I think, was an interception that game. And then he came back and won it. So
he wanted to lower the bar real quick. So
same thing with that playoff game against the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
First throw, interception or something like that.
Yeah. That first half, if the defense hadn't been
defense won us the game.
Out, oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he started to shred second half of that game.
Yeah, they gave up.
But they were on that. They were also a beat-up team at that point. But, hey, look, the win still goes to him for the first playoff win back.
For sure.
Dub.
He does need credit. Out of my issues with him, he had no touch. He had no touch, absolutely He is 100 miles an hour all the time.
Rock.
Why is it bouncing off your hands? Because you're throwing a freaking whatever kind of cannon.
Rock.
Yeah, goddamn.
Laser beam.
Like, put some touch, a little wrist in there, maybe.
He doesn't bend the wrist. It's just
it's
a lever. It's just a lever.
Cocks it back, just spring loaded.
No wonder your shoulders hurt. This is my non-throwing arm, asshole. Well, the torque, the torque.
Yeah. That, and then he couldn't do it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
he was not a closer. Which NFL, you need a closer,
big time.
And that's, I think, what DJ First Base is on about. He's trying to say, like, why do we have to send it off so ugly?
Yeah.
Right? Like, he got us through a hard time. He segued us into a winning position. We should give him credit as being a part of our history and our lore.
For sure.
But can we start to all come together around certain stats not being there and the certain dive that he had? And maybe he is a little blustery because, like, if I was injured like that and I knew my game was tanking, you got to take yourself out. That's a wise decision. And he, we can only say it was his decision because he kept claiming it over and over and over again. So that's what I'm going to go with. And he refused to take himself out. So there were flaws, but we don't have to make it ugly just because he's leaving it on his way out. Oh, well, he's making it ugly. Well, then you be the bigger fan.
I will not.
Fan. Yeah, that's it. That's what a lot of people do. They just get ugly. They get anxious and they get frustrated.
So frustrating. No, but you're right. He should have taken himself out. Like, this is the second game of the year. My shoulder hurts like hell. Yeah. It's affecting me. It's impeding my throw on my normal. Now my foot hurts because I'm putting weird balance, and now my hip hurts. Like, he just had this whole domino effect of injuries. It's like, hey, sit out, get the surgery if that's what's going to make you better. Come back next year. No one's going to be mad if you get healthy and are ready for the next season. Like, all right, this is my contract year. I'm going to play my heart out for this city, for this team that I love. And yet no one would have been mad about that. And one thing I wrote down is Baker Mayfield the Donald Trump of the NFL?
What?
And here I'm coming at from that is it always seemed like Donald Trump had to respond to like every tweet. And I feel like Baker Mayfield has to, every, media thing that's at him, he's got to, have some retort about it.
The Donald.
The Don.
I can see that, and I would take that. It does come from a certain place that you can't let things go, and that is an immaturity. You can't deny it. Everyone says, oh, it's his moxie. It's the chip on his shoulder. It's short quarterback syndrome. I mean, people who constantly step, they don't have the confidence enough in themselves to step away.
Yeah, and if he would have just been, I'm feeling dangerous. Okay, cool. And then whoever says whatever, that's out of sight, out of mind. That's none of my business. I'm going to make my commercials and win games.
Yeah.
Like I respect that. Cool. I'm feeling dangerous today. If he did that every time, like cool. Or me and Emily were going to this school. Like, okay, cool. You're doing charitable work. I respect that. Honestly though, like he was great. He was fun to have in the city.
Yeah.
Wish him the best.
It's kind of like LeBron. Like 5 months from now, we're not going to really be all angry about it.
No.
Or him. Just like with LeBron. A lot of people have come around to LeBron and just said, he gave us the championship. It's all good. We're going to be like Baker Mayfield. He won a playoff game. He broke the curse. Yeah. So we're back in it. At least that's how I think it's going to go.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be too busy winning.
Yeah. Once you win and everyone forgets everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on. I hope him the best wherever he goes. I don't know. It seems like Indianapolis or the Seahawks are kind of the two main ones.
Matt Ryan just went to the Colts,
so looking like the Seahawks maybe. But I don't know if
you'll know
Russell Wilson.
When this comes out.
Yeah, this will be old news. But we just want to say from the VelocityCast podcast, best of luck, man. We truly hope you're successful. And if you win a Super Bowl with whatever team, like more power to you. I know you have that drive in you, and you have shown the capabilities, and I'm just some guy doing a podcast with his buddies, and it means nothing. But I've seen the flashes of brilliance, and I think he could do it.
Nice. Just don't beat us.
Yeah, just don't beat the Browns.
Because we're coming for you.